Oh boy, I hear noises. Whoa, look, just fell apart. It needs work. Here it is. This is gonna be the chassis we're gonna be using for the STI swap. So I know you guys been dying to see what car I picked, and ended up picking up a 1995 base 1.8 liter Subaru Impreza. It is a two-door, but before we get into all that, I gotta show you a few things because obviously this thing needs work. It did make it here on its own power. But man, it sure is this struggle, man, getting up that hill. It just has no juice whatsoever. I'm gonna give you a run around the car, and hopefully you guys get to answer a lot of the questions you guys have. And if not, feel free to ask me. So I guess it's a good place to start. This is the engine here. It is turbocharged. It has a stock WRX turbo, and this is a EJ22. I don't know if you can see it over there. Basically, it has the EJ22 blocks and the EJ 1.8 heads. So single cam, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. But if you guys see, this is just a screaming 1995 still. It's just so dated. It needs a lot of work. Has no water, and it has oil because I put in it. I'll get into that for a second. There's a bit of an oil leak going on. But this is the chassis. Looks pretty straight. Let me just do a walk around. Okay. So see it all the way around. So it's not too bad for a 1995 car, you know. And then they come with a bunch of goodies. It does have that ugly beige interior inside. I don't know what can I do, but one thing I do like about this car is crank up windows. It means they won't break. It means they're lightweight, and they won't give me any issues. Hopefully, okay. It does come. It did come with WRX seats from like a 2011. I don't like them. They don't bolt in very nice in the car, so I'm gonna take those off. Put something else in there. And it has a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go to the trunk. Right now I have 3 batteries in there because none of them work except for that brand new one in the middle, which is the RX-7 battery, which I gotta put in there yet. But it came with some extra body parts, intercoolers, piping, a bunch of garbage that honestly I probably won't use, but maybe I could sell or something. Also came with this spark can in here, which if you go to the engine bay, I don't know if you can see it down there, but it's not even hooked up to the turbo, which is why this thing is so loud. Okay. One thing that you notice is this oil line here. The turbo is like wet. It's because it's not really working. It's just leaking oil everywhere out of the turbo. And just so you know, I just added oil to get here. And look at a nice little puddle under it. So I gotta clean it soon before it starts seeping everywhere. Okay? You can also see the trail of oil on my driveway. Right there. And it goes basically, it just traces back to where the car came from. Okay? A few more things. We open this side of the car. Extra intake. Back seats. Oil. Bunch of extra parts and stuff. So, yeah, it's gonna need a lot of work. But hopefully we use the new drivetrain and get rid of all the kinks this thing has. And it should be a nice little project. Nice lightweight car. So, Luis did say 3 things about the new project. Had to be cheaper than the RX-7, which it is. It had to be all-wheel drive, which it is. And it has to be faster than the RX-7. And that's kind of hard. I'll say it'd be faster on the corners, but maybe not on the straightaway. So we'll see how it goes.